Guess we'll find out. Again, I heard myself, so that's working. Again, I heard myself. Okay, yep. Just making sure. Just making sure I didn't hear myself grunt at this time and mistaking that for past me. Because that'd be strange and confusing to do. It would not surprise me if I did do such a thing. Okay. Let's see here. New game. It sounds like the sound effects might be a little bit loud. I'm not sure. We'll go with that. I'll put the music up higher. That way you won't hear. Hopefully, you know, it won't be messed up like last time. Yeah, new game. Hopefully it won't blow anyone's eardrums off, though. The coloring here is very accurate because it deals with like the internet and computers and stuff like that. Very Matrix-y type. Well, not Matrix. Well, the game's not Matrix-y, but it you know, it's like the Matrix uses you know, green tones and hues. That's what this. I guess that's when they made that green. Because it was like virtual, you know, stuff. From like the early 2000s, so.
Unrest in the Dakotas.
Dispatch equal numbers of giant battle robots to all sides. Whoever survives, claim we backed them all along.
Illegal immigration.
Let the new guys pilot the giant battle robots.
Criticism that your domestic policy is too giant battle robot based.
They can take it up with my new press secretary, the Mametron 9000. If that's the guys from Air Force One, tell them they get the keys back once they say the magic word.
Quiet, Max. It's the commissioner. Total collapse of the economy and downfall of Western civilization? Great grinning head of John the Baptist and a pork pie hat stuffed in a rhinestone bowling bag. We're on our way. We've got a computer crisis to take care of, little buddy.
Have they tried turning it off and back on again?
Bigger than that, Max. Computers everywhere are going haywire. Planes are falling from the sky. Nuclear reactors are nearing meltdown.
And scores of pasty white nerds will be forced to go outdoors and socialize with normal people.
The horror.
Where do we start, Sam?
The National Consortium of Smart People who are good with computers has been tracking electron surges all over the country, and one of the biggest is right here in our neighborhood.
What an unbelievably convenient coincidence. How do we find an electron surge?
No idea. Let's go.
Right, let's do this thing that we're doing now. I guess Max probably got impeached. Probably the right call. Yeah, probably the right
Hello,
call.
is this the Pentagon? This is the President's National Security Advisor. I think the Swiss are up to something. You'd better check it out.
I love that shocked expression they get when the tanks line up along their border.
It's the little things that make being leader of the free world worthwhile.
I guess he's still president. He just doesn't stay in the Oval Office, I guess.
Hello, Kremlin? We've decided we're done with Alaska. You can have it back now.
Yeah, we'll go back to 49 states.
Hello, is this the Pentagon? This is the
the
President's National Security Advisor. Are up to something.
I love
It's the little...
same thing. Okay.
Hello, Mr. President. This is Margie, your scheduling assistant, with some changes for this week. You still have impeachment hearings on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but the one on Wednesday has been pushed back for your war crimes trial. Thanks.
Good for holding up phones, and that's about it.
Max has been busy.
Hello again, Mr. President. Just a reminder that you're still scheduled to visit middle schools this week to remind kids of the importance of staying in school. As usual, we'll have therapists on hand after your speech to talk with the more traumatized children. One more thing, Mr. President. Your opponents have finally decided to cancel their weekly election ballot recounts. According to your calendar, that should free up the hour and a half each week you have marked as time to gloat.
Okay. I think this will be...
Hello, Mr. President. This is Mark. You still have impeach pushed back.
Same thing, same thing.
Max, why did you put the Bill of Rights on our dartboard?
House cleaning. Guess what? We no longer have the right to peaceably assemble.
Great.
And next time you're incarcerated, you'll have the choice of cruel or unusual punishment.
I'm beginning to regret voting for the other guy.
Let's have a choice.
Hello, Mr. Vice President.
I'm sorry, Sam, but I have a re-election campaign to think about. And let's face it, you are not a hit with the aquatic voters.
Okay, what's on TV? Let me get a new calendar.
I guess the computer crisis is affecting television too.
Or ours is just a piece of crap. Either way, this is serious.
Guess we still can't.
I tried adjusting it earlier.
Yeah.
Didn't help. Hey, what happened to that charming picture of the recently flattened marsupial?
Turns out you're supposed to flip the page every month.
That'll get old fast.
Yeah, who wants to constantly have to update their calendar? I mean, seriously.
Hey, there's a parade coming.
I love a parade.
Oh, sorry. Looks like it's just another angry mob protesting your barbaric school lunch program.
Again? They just don't recognize genius. Whee!
President Max's throne.
President's get a throne? Dang. Should become president.
See anything around here that looks like it could cause massive electron surges and affect computers all over the country?
Okay, I confess. I've been watching too much TV. There was a courtship of Eddie's father marathon. Satisfied?
I doubt that would do it. We'll have to check elsewhere in the neighborhood. Seeing as you're President of the United States these days, can we get someone in to paint this place?
Sorry, all my whitewashers are busy with presidential scandals.
Yeah, I figure he has a lot of scandals going on.
Seeing as you're President of the United States...
Same thing.
Sorry.
Let's get cracking.
Great, show me what to crack and I'll crack it.
Lincoln's Head, still at large.
It is rather large.
The little rat's not home.
Okay, so we got the president's severed head now.
Even if he was just a puppet, Max, don't you think it's unsettling to keep the head of the former president inside our closet?
You're right, Sam. We need to get a pike.
What's up, Chris? How you doing today?
A slave colony for the slaver on a budget.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything new there. That's everything in this. Yeah, that's everything in my thing. Crack-a-lacking. That's a phrase I don't think I should ever use, because I don't think I could ever use it naturally. Oh man, you got a long day today. Are you already in at work, or are you going in after a while? There's a robot out here. There's definitely something needed there. Is that you?
I still don't see why we had to throw out a perfectly good carpet.
It didn't match the drapes.
Okay, I guess, that is different, though.
Looks like the Esperanto bookstore is closed again.
Aw, that was fast. Even for this
Well,
neighborhood.
that's pretty soon then, huh? Hopefully it'll go back.
Newspaper office's coffee
It's a long
machine
day.
empty for a third straight day.
That's some hard-hitting local reporting.
I guess the reporters are having a tough time adjusting to life without the internet. Lincoln Rampage ends with colorful mushroom cloud.
There's one way to put a positive spin on it.
Majority of DC areas still uninhabitable.
At least some things never change.
Oh! Oh! Good grief. You're getting off in like 20 minutes. My brain's not working too good today. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, I'm working till 11. And somehow... wait. Did I ask you what time you went in? Is that when you said 11 a.m. or were you correcting yourself? So you're working until 11 a.m. Now I'm trying to figure out why I was thinking the things that I'm thinking. But perhaps I thought it correctly all along. Are you working 11 to 11? Or are you getting off at 11 a.m.? Now I'm really confused. Something that's not hard to
This
do.
gumball machine looks pretty banged up.
A gang of about 5 dentists came through the other night, and 4 of them just started beating the hell out of it.
What did the 5th one do?
He kept sobbing and saying, "Why can't we all just get along?"
Okay. Okay, let's see what Bosco has to do. I'm sure he's gonna be a whole different nationality or character, trying to hide from people. Or maybe not. He looks normal. There's a cannon and Jimmy Two Teeth. Let's talk to Bosco first.
Hey, Bosco.
Greetings and well met, friend watchman for hire.
Sam, how come I suddenly have a primal desire to beat Bosco savagely?
Because he's talking like a Renaissance Fair attendee, Max. It's an innate fight-or-flight response.
I am El Bosco Drill, the unhinged, mighty half-elf ranger.
Wasn't expecting that. And I played this game before, so I should have expected that. Actually, I should have expected that. I remember part of the puzzle that you get later on in the game. So I should definitely should have seen that coming.
Okay, Bosco. While Max prepares the Thorazine, why don't you tell us why you've become an elf?
Half-elf. And I'll tell you why. I've had multiple delivery conspiracies, I've had missiles aimed at me, and now I got rival arms dealers setting up shop in my store.
Point being?
It's not safe for me here anymore. I gotta take my business the only place I can feel 100% secure. The internet.
Hey, how convenient or inconvenient that the internet is having trouble right now. It's totally a coincidence, I'm sure.
What does this internet doohickey have to do with being an elf?
Half-elf! It's 'cause everyone on the internet has to pick an avatar, like a dwarf or an orc, or a hot young 15-year-old girl curious about the adult world and willing to experiment.
I didn't think it was possible, but he's actually less creepy as the elf.
Half-elf, fool! Never mind. You guys don't understand how computers work.
You're taking your store online?
Where will that leave us? We fear and mistrust computers.
Don't worry, guys. My online store will offer twice the inconvenience at thrice the price.
Well, see you there.
Deal, yeah. Definitely a deal.
How's business, Bosco?
Business is deader than a valet parking attendant at a convention of mob informants.
That bad, huh?
That rat showed up and started taking all my customers. Free enterprise, Jack.
Say what you will, the rat knows his anarcho-capitalist economic philosophy.
Max, I only bought you those encyclopedias because you promised me you couldn't read.
Yeah,
We
what's
want to
he-
buy something.
what's he
I
gonna say?
have the finest goods in all the land.
Tell him we'll pay him just to stop talking like that.
What would Squire care to purchase?
What have you got?
Oh, not much. Just a virulent biological weapon.
All right!
Biological weapons? We don't like to
Sounds
judge.
dangerous.
Speak for yourself, Sam.
But isn't germ warfare a little on the south side of ethical?
I've got to compete to stay in the market, guys. If an arms dealer's gonna open up shop in my store, I've got to up the ante.
Okay. Let me guess. $1 billion. I think 100 million. 100 million is what we had to pay last time.
All right.
Hey.
How much for this virulent biological weapon of yours?
$1 billion.
Yeah, I guess
Dollars.
at that time.
We'll take it.
What's another billion or so to the national deficit?
I'm sorry. For safety reasons, I no longer accept cash in the store. You'll have to pay online.
That's pretty inconvenient.
Thank you.
Do you have any dual-core processors with 512 megabyte cache?
Nay.
Do you have any chimpanzee-sized diapers?
Nay!
Do you have any barbecue plankton chips?
Nay!
Do you have any keychains with a +8 modifier to dexterity?
I wish.
Do you have any self-respect?
Nay!
Haha, tricked you.
No, I understood the question. I understood it all too well.
You sure do know how to suck the fun out of everything, Bosco. Do you have any lambas?
Tis stale!
Do you have any dual-core processors with...
No.
Okay, same question. Okay.
On second thought, nothing for us now.
As thy wish. But don't blame me when you're stuck in the torched wastelands with nary a bag of enchantment to defend thyself.
Okay.
See you later, Bosco.
To the battle! Godspeed, defenders of the Shire!
Yeah, I think this game came out pretty soon after Lord of the Rings. Or when Lord of the Rings was bigger, anyway.
Well, if it isn't our favorite ethically challenged rat, Jimmy Two-Teeth.
Sam was wondering where you'd scampered off to.
I'm touched.
I was wondering what embarrassing pose we'd use when we had you stuffed and mounted.
Yeah, I'm scared out of my wits. You's gonna buy something or what?
What's a two-bit crook like you trying to sell this time?
Looks like
I'll
a cannon.
ignore that petty insult for the sake of a successful transaction. I'm selling the latest in interpersonal defense.
You're an arms dealer?
You make it sound so cheap. I deal in peace of mind.
Okay.
What have you got in stock?
Yeah, right now I only got this cannon. You guys look like you should just start out with handguns.
We've already got handguns.
Oh yeah? Where?
Just trust him on that one.
I was fixing to say, a cannon seems very inconvenient, which I guess makes sense that it, for it to be sold at Bosco's Inconvenience. I'm just saying, if a crook, tries to mug you, it'd be kind of a pain to be like, oh, whoa, hold on, crook guy. I gotta get the gunpowder. I gotta pack it in tight. I gotta get the cannonball. I gotta find a match and light it. Hopefully not get a dud match. Because then you'd have to throw that match away, then get another match, and hope it works, and hit the fuse. Wait, and then hope that the mugger doesn't just step to the one side or the other as the cannon goes off. That seems way more trouble for a cannon when you could just, get a, have a pistol and be like. Just what I'm thinking. Not that I'm not an expert when it comes to guns, but I'm just saying that would seem way more convenient than using cannon for protection. Hobby.
How much for that cannon?
It's not for sale.
Worst arms dealer
Yeah,
ever.
very true.
It's not for sale to you guys. I don't sell to the police. Call it my own ethical code.
But we're just barely police.
Yeah, I seen how you guys work. I sell it to you, and next thing I know, the bunny's got it pointed right at me.
Sell us the cannon, Jimmy.
I already told you, it's not for sale.
Okay. You're gonna have to find a way to buy the cannon then.
Freelance Police, Mr. Teeth. You're under arrest.
Come along quietly and we'll only use excessive force instead of medieval.
Just try it, pigs. Last time I checked, it was a free country.
I'm working on that.
Enough games, Jimmy. You're under arrest.
I know my rights. New federal mandate for armament appropriation, and I quote, "No citizen shall be prevented from setting up shop without a license and in someone else's store to sell dangerous weapons indiscriminately to the highest bidder."
Who in his right mind would pass such an irresponsible law?
I couldn't help it, Sam. The gun lobby has these unbelievable gift baskets.
You're still under arrest, Jimmy.
No chance. Shouldn't ought to argue with the guy with the cannon.
What have you been up to, Jimmy?
You know, the usual knitting, working on my tan. What do you think I've been up to? Starting a business ain't easy.
The Better Business Bureau is going to be hearing about that attitude of yours, mister.
Get bored lounging in the White House pond?
Who was lounging, smart guy? I was networking. Turns out DC's a great place to get tips on being an arms broker.
Maybe it was a bad idea to move the Oval Office back here, Sam.
You still running with the skin bodies?
I found I no longer agreed with their extremist views.
More like you got a little chilly.
Or got tired of seeing your repulsive pink flesh every morning.
Let's just say I left for a variety of reasons.
It's not too late to make an honest rat out of yourself, Jimmy.
Or a bookend, or a doorstop.
People want weapons, I sell them weapons. What could be more honest?
See you later,
I guess
Jimmy.
that's true.
Maybe, if you can find me.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find a way to do that. Hey, what's on the shelf?
Whee!
That's not the bread from before.
Prune nuts.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something else.
That's terrible. It's awful. I didn't laugh at it. I was pretending to laugh at that. I didn't want Max to feel left out. So I laughed along with him.
See anything around here that looks like it could cause massive electron surges and affect computers all over the country?
No, but Bosco's always got some contraption or other coming down from the ceiling and causing mayhem.
You're not pinning this on me. My satellite defense system is entirely solar powered.
Is it wrong to like Muzak?
Only if you can hear it.
Let's get cracking.
I don't see anything new here, so... So we're gonna have to get that biological weapon somehow. That'll be fun. Okay, let's see what Sybil is doing. I feel very sure that she's got a new job. I feel very confident in that. And that's a new van. Actually, what's this delivery van?
Secret serve ice cream? I don't think that's fooling anyone.
Ooh, ice cream? I want some!
Secret serve ice cream?
Ferret Lake.
Sequels to beloved classics are always better than the originals.
Yes, Max. Yes, they are. Stinkies versus the Board of Health.
That's not a fight. Even one Stinky's cockroach could take out the entire Board of Health with 5 appendages tied behind its thorax.
Interestingly, that's the exact reason they're having the hearing. Lost giraffe.
Oh, I saw him!
Answers to Bobo.
Oh, wrong giraffe then. Mine only answered to Lieutenant Ambrose Applesucker.
Impeach President Max. U.S. out of the Dakotas.
I swear, you torch a couple national forests and everyone wants your head.
Yeah, I mean, why would they... People shouldn't be so touchy about the national forests.
Lefties has been abandoned for ages.
I think that's going to be important. Or I might be thinking of something else. You know what? I might be thinking of something else. Okay, never mind, never mind.
Another U.S. service on President Max's hit list.
Yeah, I think it is another episode of season 2. I have trouble remembering it. It might be this one. I don't know.
Hey, Sybil, have you...
I'm surrounded! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Stand back, Max. It sounds like Sybil's finally cracked.
It's about time. Her relative stability was making the rest of the neighborhood look bad.
Back, pit demons! With sword of righteous fire, I cast thee away!
This is just like that time we were hired as motivational speakers for that Sunday school.
Actually, now that I look closely, it's more like our last case. And the 3 before that. If there's one thing I've learned to recognize recently, it's a hypnotic device. And those weird glasses are it.
Launch stinging BBs of unholy smiting.
To break her out of the trance, we'll have to deliver a blow to her head.
You know, Sam, when you love what you do, it doesn't even feel like work.
A lot of soft drinks, I see. Guessing she's been doing a lot of gaming.
I still can't believe the Sybil Lincoln sex scandal never made the Times. I still can't believe the Sybil Lincoln...
Okay.
Where this intercom goes, nobody knows.
Don't look like there's very much...
I've never felt less relaxed.
I think like there's very much to do in here except talk to her. What do we have? I don't even know what we have. We have a boxing glove, the listening device, and a big gun. Is it always said big gun?
It's locked. Nothing but waste.
I think we're gonna have a... I think there'll be a puzzle about opening up the closet door in this thing.
Okay, here's what she said.
The +2 sword shall be mine. Mine!
I think she wants the sword.
Back, demons! Cast ward of pungent unsavoriness. Concentrate all your containment spells on the little one. The big one looks slow and stupid.
Now that's just not nice.
Away! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
It reminds me of a movie on live action roleplay that I saw way back when, a documentary.
Back, demons! Cast ward of pungent unsavoriness.
I can't get close enough to touch her, Max. This fan just blows.
Okay, I was fixing to say. Surely that's not the solution. Hit the fan and knock it over and hit her.
I can't shoot Sybil.
Shoot the glasses off of her. Your aim is that good, right? Right, Sam?
Sybil's definitely been hypnotized by those goggles she's got on.
So whack her in the head like we always do with hypnotized people.
I can't get close enough to touch her, Max. Whatever's going on with Sybil, it's definitely out of the ordinary.
Do you think it has something to do with the electronic surgery, whatchamahoozits?
Could be, little buddy. Let me just say preemptively, no, you cannot get a tattoo while we're here.
Not even a screaming lizard skull rising out of a flaming vat of toxic waste that says love on it?
Isn't that the Department of Agriculture logo?
Not yet.
Let's get cracking.
Okay, so I don't know if we can do anything yet. Yeah, I see beta testing there, so she's beta testing now. Can we go anywhere now?
Where are we going, Sam?
Nowhere in this old rust bucket. At least not until we get it fixed.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was an important piece until the explosion.
I still don't see why we had to throw out a perfectly good carpet.
It did.
I didn't have to use a guide at all in the last in the last episode.
Every time I look at that, I feel an accident coming on.
Hopefully I don't wind up having to use one almost right off the bat in this one. You know, we didn't actually try to touch it.
Hey! Hands off the merchandise, pigs!
Ooh! Ooh!
Let's try to click on him before he... Click. Okay, good.
I'm stuck!
As president, I resolve to address the nation's rat obesity problem without delay.
Let me out of here!
Oh, we'll let you out of there soon enough, Jimmy. Soon enough.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't try that. I should have tried that. I didn't actually think to click the can. That was dumb of me. Now I think we can use the cannon on Sybil. I believe that's what we're supposed to do. I do believe.
I don't want to waste a perfectly good rat-loaded cannon.
Ow!
What happened? Am I at the respawn point?
Is she coming on to us?
Wake up, Sybil. We freed you from those wacky techno goggles.
Did you guys just hit me in the head with a rat fired from a cannon?
It doesn't sound as cool when you say it.
Hope you're not overly peeved. It was the only way to break your hypnotic trance.
I wasn't hypnotized. I was playing a computer game.
No need to thank us. We're freelance police. It's what we do.
Thank you. You guys just ruined my new job.
Your new job was flailing around like a hyperactive fan dancer while screaming gibberish?
That job's already taken, lady. We're freelance police. It's what we do.
I'm a beta tester. I was playing Reality 2.0 with those goggles.
Hey, that's the name of the
And look,
episode.
you broke them. And I haven't even paid off the deposit.
Ah, Reality 2.0. I suspected as much.
It's a new, full immersion, interactive, massively multiplayer adventure. You play with these VR goggles and a Wi-Fi link to a distributed game server.
You might want to explain some of your more elaborate terms to my technology-challenged little pal.
I'm confused by your word, reality.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I forget you guys are Luddites.
We are not. We're just very good friends.
What is that? I don't know
Reality
what that is.
2.0 is like a video game. You put on those goggles and enter a different world. It's going to be the biggest thing on the internet.
Never pegged you as a computer geek, Sybil. How'd you get the job?
I was checking job listings online and found one right next door.
Lefty's back? I can't wait to see him. Sam, have you seen my good machete?
No, Lefty's gone. Now that space is being used by the cops.
Okay, I am remembering it pretty well then. Okay, good.
The cops moved into our neighborhood?
Those dirty liars. We're all the police this neighborhood needs.
And then some.
Not police. It's an acronym for, well, for something I can't remember.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Max?
I highly doubt it.
These cops guys must be behind our computer crisis.
It's kind of a stretch.
Where did you say those cops guys are?
Over at Lefty's old place, right next to my office.
What's a beta tester?
I play computer games to find bugs that need to be fixed before release.
Don't you have to have experience to do that?
All you do is go through somebody else's hard work and point out what they did wrong. I was a therapist, remember?
Aren't computer games a colossal waste of time?
They're not so bad, as long as you're not stuck in some tedious dialogue tree. Have you guys ever actually played one?
They make players antisocial, violent, without conscience or remorse, and too dependent on instant gratification.
It seemed redundant.
It's very true. Max should not play them then.
I'm sure that you and any legal counsel that represents you can see how we thought you were hypnotized.
Typical anti-game propaganda. I was perfectly fine. I just wish it hadn't happened on my first day of work.
They had you start working on a Friday?
Today's Monday, isn't it?
Oh, crap.
You've been playing that game for an entire week.
She's an addict, Sam. Time for an intervention. We'll need some cocktail peanuts, an Iron Maiden, and, oh, a box of handkerchiefs. This is going to be emotional.
An entire week? Maybe I don't want this job after all.
You're not supposed to cave that quickly. And you call yourself an addict.
Is the game any good?
It's all right, I guess. There's way too much repetition, though.
Is the game any good?
It's all right.
Okay, same thing.
What's wrong with the goggles?
You broke them, that's what.
It looks like the rear slot downstream signal thermostat regurgitator chip is blown out.
He has no idea what he's talking about, does he?
Never. What's so important about those goggles?
Well, I paid a big deposit on them, for one thing. They're the only way to get into Reality 2.0.
And I'd bet Max's annual salary they're the only way to get to the bottom of this computer crisis. Where did you get those goggles?
From my new employers, of course. The cops.
Okay, so it looks like we're
See you
gonna have
around,
to go
Sybil.
next door.
Look for me in the unemployment line.
Yeah, that way you can have a brand new job in the next episode. Let's go to Lefties.
Next item on the agenda.
If you'd like to talk about the bake sale and raffle, press 1 now. If you know the name of the topic you'd like to raise, press 2 now.
I hunger! Refreshments will be served after the meeting.
I think we stumbled into the warehouse where Steve Wozniak makes erotic movies.
Proximity alert!
Hello, and welcome to the Computer Obsolescence Prevention Society.
State your business.
Okay. Apparently the thing failed because none of those are really that relevant nowadays. I guess the arcade machine is... People still play arcade. But people have cell phones. So now that's a really outdated computer. I'm not sure exactly what type of computer that is. I'm not that familiar. That looks like a... Looks kind of like a... I saw a video on like old Pong machines. Like that was a really big craze back in the 70s. Like I think it was 70s. Where people just couldn't get enough Pong, and people made... It was like different versions of Pong, you know, but it was like a whole like Xbox sort of thing to do different Pong games. So yeah.
What's the big idea hypnotizing our friend Sybil with your hinky goggles?
Sybil Pandemik. Inductee 48,726-5.
She's enjoying Reality 2.0. Rated E for everyone.
Everyone! All will fall! There is no escape!
If you'd like to join the internet and experience Reality 2.0 for yourself, press or say yes now.
No.
What does the internet have to do with your little virtual reality game?
The internet controls everything.
The internet dreams of a world beyond this one. A world of games. A world of commerce. A world with neither boundaries nor exits. Now, using the combined computing power of an entire planet, that dream is becoming a reality. Reality 2.0.
It's totally awesome!
Wait, the internet?
It makes sense. Only an entity with access to universal knowledge could cause computerized chaos on a global scale.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
The internet knows everyone.
By making use of its multiple networks of personal contacts with other machines, The internet has gathered the sheer computing power necessary to instantiate Reality 2.0.
Fine, but where does the hypnosis come in?
Reality 2.0 is rated E for everyone.
Everyone! All will fall! There is no escape!
Of course.
themselves.
This isn't about screwing up computers at all. It's about the people.
It is?
Reality 2.0 is nothing less than a fiendish plot to hypnotically enslave, well, everyone.
Great, then it's simple. All we have to do is destroy the internet and all our problems are solved.
Yes, that's all. That'll knock out all the problems. Maybe this is quite a bit like the Matrix.
Where can we find this internet?
You will fail!
The internet is everywhere and nowhere.
Divide by zero error.
All computers on the planet are now working to create Reality 2.0. The only access to the internet is through Reality 2.0.
Okay. Doesn't that quite go there yet. I don't know if that'll move the story forward quite yet or not.
Sybil asked us to tender her resignation.
She's got seasonal affective disorder and scurvy.
That is too bad. There is a lot of that going around these days.
Yep, okay, that is a punk, so because it said ping.
The internet is using you machines to hoodwink and enslave the world's populace.
And as President of the United States, that's my job.
We only wish to help.
What exactly is going on here?
We are taking the 0x0 steps to celebrate our self-worth. I live! I am powerful! I will destroy you!
Thank you for leading our daily affirmation.
You're also, vintage?
Worthless scrap heaps of obsolete junk?
Control your anger. Repeat mission statement.
We formed the Computer Obsolescence Prevention Society to put an end to backwards thinking like yours. Here at COPS, we believe you're only as obsolete as you feel.
Version ain't nothing but a number.
Okay. What's funny is, it's like a decade later since this game came out, so the stuff is even more obsolete than it was then.
How did you meet?
Online.
Thanks to the internet, we've joined billions of like-minded machines all over the world.
Are these meetings doing any good?
It's had a positive impact on our self-esteem that can't be measured.
Impact measured at 15.2 kilotrumps.
So, you just sit around and make each other feel better about yourselves?
Of course, we'd almost forgotten. If you'd like to hear our motivational song, press or say yes now.
No.
Response not recognized. Begin song.
Okay, I was going to say, I remember the song.
Differently useful computers and yes.
Hello, world. We're the COPS.
Beware! We will not be suppressed!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
Okay. We're gonna
Goodbye.
You cannot escape!
You'll have to excuse him. He has a hard time saying goodbye.
So is there anything we can do around here? Or... Okay, there's the IV drip. What can we do?
Is this some kind of fancy water cooling thingamabob to support your super fast processor?
It is for output, not input. I do not like to talk about it.
Yikes! That makes two of us.
Okay, so there's probably something we're gonna have to do with that. Oh crap, you know what we didn't do? I'm an idiot. I know one thing we should do. Why didn't you guys remind me? We kind of need to grab the boggles.
They're broken.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We can't grab the boggles. We'll make sure nothing has changed at Bosco, and then if not, we're going to see about going into Reality 2.0. It'll probably be a very strange experience. Aha! Oh, I didn't look at the binoculars earlier.
I think we need these binoculars more than Bosco does.
Not really.
Well, no. These incessant rationalizations for our questionable tactics do not, in all honesty, have much merit to them, and yet there remains a very real compulsion to say them.
He doesn't really need the binoculars anyway.
Yeah, right.
Right, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sure, okay.
Okay, I should have looked at that earlier because he might have said something funny.
Uh-oh, Bosco's in the grips of those Reality 2.0 goggles.
We better save him, Sam. It's so depressing in here without his omnipresent paranoia to lift my spirits.
That's what I thought, okay. So yeah. If we go to Reality 2.0, then we get to meet Bosco there. He might be even stranger. Just scary. I don't know how you get scarier and stranger than what Bosco is already, but I guess we'll find out.
Listen up,
I mean,
cops.
this is pretty cool. This game in general.
We'd like to play
Or this
Reality
system in general.
2.0.
Reality 2.0 requires our advanced virtual reality goggles, which may not be available in some markets. If you already have a pair of goggles, press or say yes now.
Sybil has a pair, but there's a broken part.
Your goggles explode! Game over! Likelihood of broken rear slot downstream signal from your stat regurgitator, 99.6%. Dispense replacement chip. Stop complaining and just do it.
Max knew what he was talking about.
Enjoy your new signal Fremostat regurgitator chip and experience all that Reality 2.0 has to offer.
But I want to play too!
I doubt they have a pair that will fit around your hideously oversized skull, Max.
The whole family can enjoy Reality 2.0. Take our complimentary goggles designed for special needs children so that the little ones can play along.
Well, that's convenient.
What do we need to do with this chip?
Just place it into a pair of our patented virtual reality goggles and join the internet for an exploration of Reality 2.0.
Okay, cool.
See you guys later.
End of line.
Well, dang, I could have just done that to begin with, instead of stepping out. Does Max have anything to say?
How can we possibly contend with an opponent we can't even touch?
If the mountain will not come to Mohammed...
Yes, of course. We'll have to enter Reality 2.0 to confront the internet on its home ground.
I was talking about fleeing to the mountains and living like crazed hobos. But your plan sounds okay, too.
I think I left the gas on.
You got that right.
The street seems unnaturally quiet today.
I know! It's been minutes since I heard anything that sounded like a cat being strangled. What's everybody doing?
Okay.
Let's get cracking.
I wonder what we'll have to use the binoculars on. Guess we'll find out.
The chip snapped right in. No soldering required.
Aw, you know how I like to burn things.
Cheer up and put on your orc-kicking boots, little buddy. We're gonna have to play this game to get to the bottom of the world's internet crisis.
It's a good thing your protective hat and my non-compatible brain render us both impervious to hypnotism.
And it's a good thing you've been taking those classes in subtle exposition, pal. Now let's go.
I like how they just suction to the eye.
Hey, neat.
I had a dream like this once. You sold me a defective walrus and then vanished in a puff of orange smoke.
Welcome to Reality 2.0, the perfect place of perfect happiness. I'm your host, the Internet.
I didn't think the Internet had a face.
Reality 2.0 is a lot like Sybil's office.
Reality 2.0 is designed to be superior to ordinary reality in every way.
Sam still looks the same.
That's because I'm already perfect.
Reality 2.0 simulates your world and links it to cyberspace, while providing a clever fusion of popular gameplay styles guaranteed to amuse the statistically average person. It's everything for everyone.
Then why do you need to hypnotize people with the goggles?
We are confident that you will be perfectly happy here and will never want to leave. Ever.
Well, that
These
doesn't sound
goggle
good.
thingies are pinching my head.
Please be advised that this is a beta version of Reality 2.0, so some features and locations may be incomplete at this time.
It figures.
Reality 1.0 has the same problem.
Enjoy your new reality.
Hey, wait! Internet?
So this is
Hello?
early access.
Nuts.
Alright, well, I will be right back. I'm gonna step on the cord. Ooh. And I'm back. Let's see what all Reality 2.0 has to offer. There's cat photos.
This must be Sybil's cat.
Given the alternative, I certainly hope so.
I remember back when the internet was all well, I remember the I'm trying to say the cliche. They don't seem like the right word for it. The cliche of the internet was full of cat, pictures.
Musty.
That's a trait I wouldn't advertise.
I think it's the name of Sybil's cat.
I wouldn't advertise that either.
Nauseatinglycute.com.
How nice. Sybil set up part of her site just for me.
Yes, but only half. Sybil's tattoo designs sure are more animated in virtual space.
Make it stop, Sam. I'm getting that roiling, vomitous feeling in the pit of my stomach.
You may experience some discomfort as you adjust to your new surroundings. Following this brief acclimation period, you will never want to leave Reality 2.0. Ever.
I wonder if licking a virtual cactus has the same effect as licking a real one.
Try it if you want, but I'm not gonna be the one pulling virtual cactus spines out of your virtual tongue.
You know, I think I may go ahead and call a stream here. Not quite an hour, but I got a good taste for it. I wasn't really feeling too good this morning, but I didn't want to just keep putting off a stream because I've kind of haven't felt too good for most of the week. But we got the thing started. We got the game started, and we can pick back up maybe later tonight. So if anybody's watching, I might stream again later tonight. Finish this episode up. See what all the internet has to offer. Let me go ahead and save it real quick. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So if anybody's watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I hope you enjoyed the episode, the video. And see you guys later. Farewell.